Hello everybody. Today I wanted to show you guys the difference between using a timer for an animation and just simply using your case statement and letting it kind of do its thing. My fire ant right here is not using a timer. Well, he's technically using a timer for this idle position that he sees right here. All he's doing though is just simply invoking the paint or invalidating me.invalidate for the paint. That's all it's doing every 100 interval or every 100 milliseconds. It's just simply invoking that paint. Over here, though, these guys obviously don't have an idle animation. However, they do have an attack animation that uses a timer. The problem that I found is using timers, specifically with forms and animations and whatnot, when you have a lot of code already that it has to cycle through, you're going to get very sluggish animations. That was a problem I've been struggling with for the past week when I'm building this menu. It was just very nerve-staking, just really annoying trying to solve the problem. So then, just as a spur of the moment, I came up with this idea. I was like, you know what? Let's do it this way. So what I've done here, and I'll go ahead and clean up my code a little bit. Well, I guess it won't let me. What I've done here, though, is I started out just using the sleep method, of course, to in between each frame. It would send the system to sleep for 50 milliseconds. I found out that that's not even needed. It didn't even make a noticeable difference. I mean, it made a very slight difference, but not enough to really affect the animation. And this is only a 5-frame animation. However, it would probably be better if we got it right around 9 or 10 frames. To be perfectly honest, the best you could possibly get would be right around 20 to 25, which is the industry standard. However, this is just a simple animation, so this is kind of where it's at. Nevertheless, though, let's go ahead and show you the difference. Excuse me, the difference between the two. Over here, you're going to see this is going to run sluggish, and this will run really smooth, very fast. Alright, so we can clearly see a difference in the speed. I have not done anything special over here, and over here I've actually tried to control the frames. The problem is, though, is that when I run it on a timer, of any kind of timer, it runs sluggish no matter what you set the intervals to. I don't know why it's doing that, but it is what it is. So when I've talked to other developers, they said that they had a lot of similar issues as well when rendering large menus like this with animations, and they had recommended the same method that I kind of discovered it on my own at first, and then I just kind of talked to some other developers, and they kind of just, said, hey, this is exactly what you've done, blah, 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 blah. So I just wanted to share this with you guys. This is a really powerful method for painting and animating your forms. It works really well. It's much better than using a timer, and I never thought I would ever say that because I use timers religiously, but overall this is the better method. It runs much smoother. You're going to have a cleaner appearance. It's just going to work, tremendously better. So this is the method that I recommend that you guys use when you're building your animations. The other cool thing, though, about this is that it kind of forces you to take good animation practices. Of course, with that whole 20 to 30 frames, it kind of forces you to make multiple frames and, make them good, so you'll have a good appearance when it draws them. Alright, so please post your questions and feel free to subscribe if you like this tutorial or the other tutorials. Alright, thank you.